it's Alyssa and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I edit my Instagram photos and what is on my iPhone. I decided to just combine them into one. Also, if you're wondering why I'm changing up my background, this is just like an extra bedroom in my house, kind of like a guest room, and I think it's really pretty, so I never even thought to film it here. I'll be switching back and forth between the two because I really like this background. I think it's pretty. So if you are wondering how I get my feed looking the way it does, then just keep watching. Okay, so I have the iPhone 5S and I have a glass screen protector on it, and my case is from Amazon. I will link it down below for you guys. My background, I literally just got off of Google 5 minutes before I started filming this video because I thought it was pretty. You can see that it has like words on it and stuff, so ignore that. I just thought it was pretty and I couldn't find a version where it didn't have that. So to start off, I have all the basic stuff, my calendar, my photos, my camera, everything like that, my Snapchat, Instagram. We'll get into Instagram in a little bit, but that's my first page, basic. Spotify, I love Spotify. I have a couple of good songs right now that I've been listening to. I'll show you. So I just listened to today's top hits. I've really been liking Cheap Thrills by Sia. I like Don't Let Me Down by the Chainsmokers. Or whatever, I'm gonna keep blabbing on about songs and that's not what this video is about. And then I just have my Snapchat. It's just Alyssa Rose with 2 E's. You can add me on there. Self-promo, no shame. I'll take a photo right now. And then I just have my Twitter, which is at Alyssa Rose as well. We're not gonna get into that. And then my Instagram is at Alyssa Rose 2. And then I just have YouTube, SoundCloud. I listen to my boyfriend's music is on there. Follow is a fan app that I have for Tori Kelly. I hope the lighting's okay, guys. That's pretty much it for the first page. All the other stuff is just like the basic stuff that comes with the iPhone. And then on the next page, I organized it for you guys, okay? It was not this neat, I promise. Over here, I just have all of my editing stuff, and we'll go into that after since I'm gonna go into my Instagram. And then I just have my social. Shazam is the app where you can find music. Like if you're in the car and you hear a song, I'm sure you guys know what it is. I don't know why I'm explaining it. And then I just have my Facebook. I have my page. It's Alyssa Rose. You guys can go like it. More self-promo. I have my studio app, which is where when I'm out I can see all of your guys' comments right here and I can just answer them really easily. And yeah, and then I can see like all my analytics and like how many views I get, who, where, things like that with this app. And then Time Hump is just like you can see like a year ago today, 2 years ago today, what you were doing on that day. So that app is really cool. I like to see that. And then my Facebook Messenger, Facebook Pages is for my Alyssa Rose, where I can answer you guys on that app or Facebook. And then Backstage is another fan app for Tori Kelly. And then I have my horoscope, and on this side I just have my subscriber count where I can see a live count right there. I'm about to hit 300. That's crazy. And then Pinterest, I just get all of my ideas and things like that on there, and then I can see my Instagram and my Twitter followers, how many I gain a day, all of my analytics, things like that. And then Jackbox TV actually opens up on the internet. This is a game, of course my battery's dying when I'm filming an iPhone video. This is a game on PlayStation. I believe they have it on Xbox and things like that too. I'm not 100% sure, I'm not a gamer, but I play this with my family and my boyfriend's family. It's so much fun, you guys should totally try it. Like your phone is the controller, so you put in the room code and your name and like you play right off your phone, so you don't have to have millions of controllers. You can play with like 8 people, I think, so it's super fun. Definitely try it. Look up the trailer. Yeah, so that's it for that. And then my extra is just all the stuff that comes with iPhone that I don't use. And then I have my finance. We won't go into there because that's personal, but I just have like my PayPal, my Amazon, my credit card, and my Starbucks app. I have Groupon in there. I have DressLink in there, so all stores like that. And then just down here I have my basic phone, messages, Safari, and my music. So we will get into Instagram now. So my Instagram is just at Alyssa Rose, and this is my feed. So as you can see, I just started. I only have 21 photos up, but I've had Instagram for a while now, obviously, but I used to just post whatever. I would post like my thumbnails of my videos when I would post a video and things like that, and I didn't like it because I love photography. It's one of my passions, and I really want to show that in my Instagram, so I think this is such a fun way for me to show that. I really, really love Instagram now. Like, ever since I started my feed, I absolutely am obsessed with Instagram. I love it. I take it very seriously. When I'm out places, I'm like always looking for something to Instagram. Instagram is life. So as you can see, I'm going with kind of like a brownish, black, grayish theme. So one of my main tips for having an Instagram feed is having a separate account. Up here, if you click on my name, I'm not going to show you what it's called or whatever, but if you click on your name, you can just switch accounts just like that. You don't have to sign out, you don't have to sign back in, so it's super easy. I use my other Instagram to plan out my photos, so I have like 3 extra photos on that other Instagram that I'm planning to put up. So having an extra Instagram is very, very important, and it really helps with planning. You just put that account on private, you can delete photos, you can add photos, and you don't have to like worry about anything, so you can kind of play around and see what fits where and really make your feed look better. So we are gonna go into editing and how I edit my photos. So I don't really touch any of these apps except for VSCO. VSCO, VSCO, I call it VSCO, so VSCO, I don't know. That's the app that I use. I'm sure you guys have heard about it before. The A filter and Avery I used to use until I got introduced to VSCO, so I use that now. And then I just have PixArt, and then PicCollage is just putting pictures together, obviously. And then Quick Flip is for, so when you take a photo from the front of the iPhone, it flips it, which I absolutely hate because it makes you look weird. So I always flip my photos back. You can just go like that. So that's just a little app that I have. And then my Canon camera, I don't know why this isn't editing, but that's for my cameras. I can send my photos right to my phone. And then on the other side, I don't know why this isn't edit as well, but I just have McDonald's. And then Sleep Cycle is, I haven't used this actually, I don't know, I probably should delete it, but it analyzes your sleep, so you put it on right before you go to sleep, and it tells you how many hours of sleep you got, how long you were like tossing and turning, things like that. So yeah, okay, back to Instagram. So I'm gonna go into VSCO and I will show you guys how I edit my photos. Okay, so these are all my selfies that I took the other day, so don't mind. I'm gonna take this photo of me that you guys have probably already seen. Okay, so this is it without editing. And then this is it with. So I do very basic editing, but this is what helps my feed pull all together and make it look like one, if you know what I'm trying to say. So the first thing I do is I go into these little bars right here, and you have to download this, it's free. When you download VSCO, there's packs that you can download for free, so this is just one of them. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's HB2 right here. So what I do is I just double click on that filter and it puts it all the way up to 12, so I bring it down to about like 6 to 8, it depending on the picture of how I would want it to look. So for this one, I'm gonna put it at like 7. So that one I'm gonna put at 7, and then I just hit that check mark, and then you hit this little bar right down here, and then I just hit on this wrench looking thing right here. So I just mess with these. So for this photo to match my theme, I just wanted to make it a little bit darker, but I would usually do the exposure, but I'm gonna take that off just to make it a little more dark, and then maybe I'll go into contrast and put it up a little bit. It depends. I'm just gonna leave this one alone. So that's what I basically do. It's super simple, but there's so many filters on this app, so you can mess around with so many filters. This is all that I have downloaded, but if you click right here next to the filters, it says shop. There's all free ones that you can get. This is the one that I have, and it's HB1 and HB2. So the HB2 is the one that I use, and that's totally free, so you guys can download that one. So I'm staying within the same color scheme, but at the same time I'm using the same filter, so it makes it look much more put together than if I were to just leave them plain. So yeah, that's basically it. That is what is on my iPhone. So that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up, and yeah. Also, speaking of Instagram, you should definitely follow me on there. It's just at Allisa Rose, and all of my other social medias are always in the description below. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Everything is blue.